All right, so here's a question. If you're getting a tax refund, what should you do with the money? That's a good question. George Noceti with Morgan Stanley is here with some tips for us. George, thanks for coming in.
Hello, Emma.
First of all, does it even matter what you spend it on depending on how much you get back? Is it 100 versus?
Well, you're going to get a check, okay? If you've overpaid, in other words, you've given the government your money, you're getting no interest on it. They've been holding it for 12 months. You're getting it back. You didn't win the lottery. The question is, what are you going to do with it?
Right.
So is it going to serve your needs or your wants? I want to go to Vegas,
right,
but I need to change the brakes on my car.
Yeah.
I need to put away money for my retirement. So those are the decisions people have to make. And usually when the check comes, it's anxiousness right away. We want to do something with it. Put it in a drawer for 48 hours.
Oh, okay.
And just think about it. That'll get rid of the emotion, and the practical side will come through.
Okay, so practically speaking, what are some of the first things we should think about taking care of?
Well, the first thing that is horrific is credit card debt. And the credit cards are now ranging between 16 and 20%. And the federal government, the Federal Reserve rather, is continuing to raise the discount rate. So the interest rates on the short-term end are going up all the time. So that's just getting more expensive. So that should be the first thing. That should be wiped out. That's really expensive money.
Okay,
So
I assume all the debts are kind of what you might want to go after first?
Well, you want to look at all. I mean, you may have mortgage debt, and so that payment that you're getting back as a tax refund could be used to help pay down your mortgage. If you have a child and you're thinking about sending the child to school, 17 years from now, it's going to be very expensive. So you can start putting away money now and have it earn interest and get the time value of money. So when that time comes to pay that college tuition, you've been putting towards that versus going to Vegas.
Right. Is there any room for a splurge? I mean, maybe take yourself to a nice dinner, maybe?
Well, you know, you do have to reward yourself, but really, again, you got to wait 48 hours.
Right.
You got to look at what all your needs are. And after you think you've taken care of those, yeah, you should reward yourself, definitely.
Okay. Do you think most people are putting it away for 48 hours? And
when I'm looking at the numbers I look at, most people are putting it away in some form of savings, into their 401k plan, taking care of bills that they have. And then you've got the percentage of people that don't. And it's a problem because only 1 out of 3 people have enough money for retirement in the future. So that's a time bomb that's going to explode. So we really have to, that's why I say put it away for a couple of days and then put it to good use after that.
Okay. And if you're getting more than, say, $500 back in your refund, maybe it's time to
Well, you must have a good financial advisor because that's my benchmark.
Okay.
If you get more than $500, you really have taken too many deductions. And what you really should do is you have to work with your tax professional and rethink how you're doing that, because that money could be better used for your cash flow and for making payments on the mortgage, paying down credit cards, putting more money into your 401k plan and other types of investments.
Right. And if you buy that trip to Vegas, you might feel good for a little while, but you'll feel better if you pay off. It goes
away, but you're still going to have your bills.
Exactly. If you pay off some of that debt, you'll feel good. All right, George, thanks for coming in. We appreciate all your tax day advice.
Good. Well, thanks for having me.
All right.
Good.